All right, in this case, we're solving for x. We don't have any denominators here, but we do have x's on both sides of the equation, and that's totally fine. That's totally fine to be able to find x. We ultimately want to isolate x so that we can find out what the value of x is to make this statement, this equation, true, to keep it balanced, okay? So why don't we first start by distributing this -2. So that's -2 times 15x is -30x. -2 times a +5 is -10. Let's distribute this -4 over everything inside the parentheses. So it's -4x plus, because -4 times -2 is a +8. Now let's combine like terms. All right, so why don't we try to get all the x's over here and then all the numbers over there? Just traditionally, that's how we ultimately like to have a problem show, like x equals some value. That's what we like to see at the end. So let's try to get to that point. So why don't we add 4x to both sides? This -4x will be canceled out if we add 4x. But what if we add 4x over here? We have to add it over here. Okay, so -30x plus 4x is going to be a -26x. Then let's add 10 to both sides. Because this is a -10, if we add 10, it cancels that to 0. We have to add 10 to this side, though, so that becomes 18. All right, now we have -26 times x equals a +18. To get this x isolated, you divide both sides by -26. All right, so let's just make a little bit more room here. So what in the end we're going to have, this -26 over -26 cancels out just to ones, and 1 times x is just x. And here we have 18 over -26. Okay, now we can reduce that. They're both even numbers, top and bottom, so 2 goes into 18 9 times, 2 goes into 26 2 goes into 26 13 times. We need to keep that negative. So 9 over -13, we can't reduce anymore. So that's our answer. That's a perfectly acceptable answer. Even though it's a fraction, it's a reduced fraction, and so that's all we need to do. Just so you know, you could also write 9 over -13. You could write it -9 over +13. You can move the negative up or down, or you could even put it right outside the actual fraction symbol itself. See, I put the fraction, this negative right outside that fraction symbol. So any of these are acceptable on your test. You could write this, this, or this. They are totally all equivalent.